Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the best defenders that you should be playing when solo queuing in Siege. Now this is really crucial when it comes to solo queuing. You need to pick the right operators. I mean, it's crucial when you're playing as a team as well, but more so when you're solo queuing because you can't really rely on your teammates when you solo queue, right? You have to pick an operator that can do it all. So my list is based off of that fact. Every single one of these operators has a way to make rotates or head holes or just make changes to the site to help benefit you. And all of them are just abilities that you can use either to help yourself or help your team better without having to rely on anybody else. And good kits as well, like good guns and stuff. So with all that being said, we're gonna get into number 5, and we're looking right at him. That's Smoke. The reason I picked Smoke at number 5 is because his kit is amazing. He's got the shotgun. This is great for kills and great for setting up sight. SMG-11 good for a little bit longer range, medium to long range gunfights. Well, it's more close to medium range. Long range gunfights with this thing are sometimes a challenge, but the option is there. And then, of course, he comes with Barber or a Prox Alarm for extra added utility, added info, wherever you want to line those up so you can set up certain parts of the site and know that you won't get shot from the back because you can put Barb on stairs and stuff like that. For example, if you wanted to hold Trophy or Master or Armory, like that side of the map on Upstairs Oregon, you can put your Barb on the first floor or the Armory stairs so that you don't get walked up on, right, without knowing. And all of that being said, his ability is also really good to help you manage different attackers. If there's two different angles they're coming at, you can smoke one angle and deal with the other one, or just delay time, just waste 30 seconds. Being able to waste 30 seconds on a 3-minute clock is invaluable. There's nothing more important than time as a defender, because time is basically your sixth man, right? The attackers have to get in, they have to plant, or they have to kill everybody. If you're wasting 30 seconds out of 3 minutes, you're gonna be in a good spot. The only reason he's number 5 and not higher on this list is because if you die, you lose those smoke grenades, right? You don't benefit the team as much if you go down early. If you try to make an aggressive play and you die because of it, you're not helping your team anymore, right? So that's why he's number 5 instead of higher on this list. Now, number 4, I'm going to go with Zami. That was a weird inflection of my voice, but the reason I pick a Zami at number 4 is because even with the nerf, she's still insane. You can set up angles to hold certain areas of the map by yourself without any help, right? Like piano in cafe, or upstairs garage and clubhouse CCTV, right? There's just a bunch of different bomb sites that you can use as Zami to set up off angles, or you can set up one-way angles, or just extra protection that can help you hold power positions in the map that no other operator allows you to do. And even with her nerf, being able to shoot Kiva barricades, that still gives you enough time to either set up another one or run away, or makes the attackers have to use util to deal with you. Her primaries are both pretty good. I prefer the 9x9 or 9x19 VSN because it's a fully automatic weapon. The slug shotty is just, obviously it's fully auto, you hold it down, but it's just so slow. Fires so slow, and in a game where one-shot headshot, I'd rather have a gun that shoots faster. And she, of course, has impacts for rotates, or if you notice that one of your teammates wants smoke, mute, whatever, and they'll make the rotates, you can use Barb. But she's got the impacts if you need them. She's got the deagle. You can make head holes with this deagle with just bullets and stuff like that. Otherwise, if you want to run the slug shotty, you can make rotates with that as well. And yeah, she's just really good. Kind of like Smoke, she's not going to be higher because, well, one, she got nerfed a little bit, right? and 2, if you die, she loses her Kiba barricades, right? She recharges them as the rounds go on, so you want to live longer to use more. And she's also a little situational. I honestly don't think you can get away with bringing her on every bomb site in the game, whereas some of these other operators above her, I would bring every bomb site. Zami's like close to every bomb site, but there are some that you would just be better off bringing somebody else. So with that being said, let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is going to be the one and only, oh, not Sentry, the one and only Mute. And Mute is amazing because he's got the exact same kit as Smoke, except he has a C4 for more lethality, and his ability is a set and forget that you can throw down at like anywhere. You throw down, even if you die, you're still helping your team, right? You deny drones, you can deny hard breach, although not recommended because it's not super efficient, but you can also use them on an extended roam too. Say you're, I don't know, you're going ventilation on border, and you want to go upstairs, and hold upstairs with mute jammers, right? You can hold the army wall with the mute jammer, and you can throw a couple upstairs for your other roamers so that it's harder for the opponents to drone them out up there, right? They're just going to be walking in blind, almost. Mute's my favorite operator. I love playing him. So I have a little bit of bias, I suppose, but he still deserves to be top 5 for sure, and I'm putting him at number 3. And with all my bias, that should go to say how strong these next 2 operators are going to be honest, because Mute is my ride or die, basically. But yeah, that's Mute. You can also run the Bulletproof, but honestly, if you're not running the Nitro Cell on Mute, you're kind of selling, I think. I mean, you got Plant Denial with it. If there's Vert, you can C4 or above. C4s are just good. C4s are just really, really good. And it's a free kill sometimes, right? Alright. Moving on to number 2. We have Maloy. There she is. Maloy. She just kind of got a buff. I mean, a buff nerf. They took away her ACOG, but they gave her a 4th Banshee. And that's insane. Her, like, as well as her shotgun secondary, so she can make rotates. And impacts if you want. Sometimes I'll go like Clubhouse on basement, and I'll bring impacts and the shoddy if I want to impact trick the kitchen hatch or something like that. Otherwise, go bulletproof because you don't need impacts with the shoddy, right? Or if you're worried about them bringing in OSA or shields, I guess you can bring impacts as well. But for the most part, oops, didn't mean to hit that button. For the most part, they didn't really nerf her. Like, they took away the ACOG so that it's not just the all aim no brain players picking her for the gun, right? If you're picking her for the gadget. And that's what you should want in an operator. You should want to play them for their gadget, not for their gun and their scope. But regardless, she has 4 now. So that's just one more avenue that you have extra intel and extra denial on that the opponents have to worry about. It's insane. Having 4 of these things is actually crazy. You can lock down basically every entrance to almost every site, right? If you're upstairs Oregon, put 1 white stairs, you can put 1 attic, you can put 1 big window, you can put 1 trophy. Or put one white stairs, trophy, put 1 on the breach, and then put 1 attic or something, and make sure you're watching big window. Just stuff like that. If they start opening walls, then there will be a little bit more places for them to push that you can't hold. But the fact that you can hold, if they don't breach anything, the fact that you can hold every single entryway into the bomb site is insane. It's absolutely insane. And her gun, of course, isn't anything to scoff at. It's a great gun, minimal recoil, good fire rate. It's even without the ACOG, it's just amazing. Her kit is insane. I don't know what they were thinking, to be honest, because she's already amazing. She's almost bannable. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to see people ban her. Like, that's how useful she is, how much util she brings. But yeah, going into number 1. This operator's been number 1 for a while, and he's probably number 1 not just solo queuing, but just overall defensive operators. That's going to be Fenrir. You don't get as high a ban rate as him unless you're really, really good, right? He's got the shoddy pistol, the bailiff, to make rotates. He's got observation blockers or bulletproof, whatever you want. Doesn't matter. He's got an MP7, which is a great gun. But the real moneymaker is the dread mines, right? This is like a Malusi, except instead of slowing it down, it blinds them, right? You get 4 of them. You can only activate 2 at a time, but if one gets broken, you can activate another one, right? This is basically the difference between this and a Malusi is it's half the amount, right? But if an attacker doesn't drone this out and triggers it, it should be a free kill almost every time, right? Because they can't see more than 5-10 feet in front of them. This should be a free kill if somebody walks into it without knowing. And that is insane. It's a 5v5 game mode. Being able to get 1 free kill every round is awesome. It's just awesome. It is absolutely insane. And even if they do drone these things out, they have to waste the util to clear it. And then you know that they're pushing from that way because they cleared it, right? And yeah, that's all I really got. If you guys enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like. It means more than you know, and it helps more than you know. Comment down below if you agree with all my picks, if you disagree with some, if there's some solo queue operators that you would think are top 5 that weren't on this list, or if any of the ones that I put top 5 you'd take out. Legion, for instance, is good. Ella got buffed recently, or they gave her impacts back. Just different operators like that. If you think any of them are worth top 5 solo queue wise, feel free to let me know. Everybody's just trying to learn here. Me, you, everybody else. We're all just trying to get better. Just trying to hit champ. You know how it is. And yeah, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.